Right, after a few technical difficulties, we are live. I say technical difficulties, it was just that I had the wrong webcam in the USB and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, after a few slight technical difficulties, we are live. Please, could you tell me if it's running okay? It should be. I've got my mic over there set up, and I've sorted out the webcam as well. I wanted to say I've sorted out the webcam. It was like the easiest fix ever. You just literally like twist the dial and it makes it in focus. And what had happened was when I actually put the microphone down or picked it up on my Thursday talk show, it had knocked the webcam a little bit and it actually turned the dial slightly and it went out of focus. And that was like the easiest fix ever. And I can't believe I didn't even get that on air. But yeah, still, well, we've got 7 people in, well, not in the chat yet, but we've got 7 people watching. I'm just getting the chat up. As you can tell, I'm not really prepared, but that's always like Sunday morning. It's a mad rush for me, as it is for a lot of people. Oh, duplicates. Well, we're doing it. Right, there we go. Right, we're cool. It's a mad rush Sunday morning, especially when you're doing YouTube as well as trying to do all your reselling stuff. So yeah, mad rush. But anyway, we are on. For some reason, oh, there we go. It's all cool. The chat has popped up for me now. It wasn't showing the chat. So we've got Adam Kelsey in there. He was first. We've got Maria Clark. We've got Ashley Martin. We've got Mr. Happy Happy. So a couple of people in there who I've not really seen that often in the chat. So that's always nice. We've got GameCube and oh my God, Ashley Martin said GameCube, N64, PS4, PS3, all for 50 quid. Wow. That is insane. Right then, let me, what am I doing? So, yeah, first off, so we've got 9 people watching. First off, I wanted to address the title, right? Success or failure, question mark. That is completely the wrong title, right? I don't believe in the whole success or failure outright when you go into a car boot sale, right? So that is like a complete, I just wanted to throw that title out there and just say to you guys that I just put that title for a laugh, really. I just put that title for a laugh. And also just to see if we'd get any more viewers from putting that title, maybe a bit clickbaity-ish. But no, but I'm happy with what I got. I wouldn't really call it a success or a failure because it's hard, as I say, it's hard to quantify in those terms. Really, I believe that as long as if you get up in the morning and you take that step to actually get up and go down to the car boot, you've already won. You know, you've already done what you can do. So I don't really like to quantify it too much as an outright success or outright failure. But yeah, certainly I got some good stuff. It was a good day. And that was that. So I'll show you it all now. That's what we are here for. I would just have another quick check in the chat if I can even do my mouse right. We've got Ralph in there, another person who's not, I don't think has been in the chat before, and Lil Landalf, I think that's how you pronounce it, and they say morning. So yeah, without further ado, I shall get on with it. As I say, some good items, and I wouldn't say loads of quantity, but a bit of quantity. So yeah, without further ado, I got this was towards the end of the car boot. I got this Mr. Gum book box set. I picked up, it was $150. I've not picked up some book box sets in quite a while, so I thought, you know what, I'll take a chance on a couple of book box sets, see how the market's doing for these. Because like a while ago, I was picking up book box sets quite a lot and doing quite well with them, but some of them have gone downhill a little bit. They're not making as much money. They're not selling as fast. Certainly, we all know about the Jacqueline Wilsons and stuff like that, you know. Not 2 years ago, but you know, like 18 months ago, it was great with them, and now, yeah, you find it very, very hard to shift them. But yeah, I took a punt with these Mr. Gun ones. I have actually had Mr. Gun before. I didn't sell the complete set, but I actually only sold like book 1 to 5, and I've got book 1 to 8 here, and I imagine that's the complete set. Really don't know on price, but I'm imagining 12, you know, at £10 plus postage would be a minimum for this, but I don't know. I'll have to research that. A lot of stuff I have done research on and know prices, but there are other things as usual that I don't know prices on. Again, something I don't know the price on. Murderous Maths to the power of 10 book box set. I don't know. It's from the Horrible Histories range, though. Again, it was 150. I thought I'd take a chance on it just to see. Might be worthless, might be worth a few quid. I don't know. But yeah, I got those two for £3. I got another Sony Walkman there for £2.50. Now the problem with this, I took a punt on it, but the problem with it, apart from that, I've almost just broke off. Problem with it, I don't know whether you'll be able to see that, but there's battery corrosion in there. I picked it up and I was just hoping, I still am just hoping that I can actually get that, get that down and, make it work. But I don't know, if I can't make it work, then that's that really, isn't it? But I'm always going to take a chance for £2.50 on something like this. I can't even get this back on now. Oh well, I'll try later on. I can't get that back on. I think it will go back in, but I just can't seem to get it back. Oh, there we go. No, it's in. It's cool. It's in. So that was nice, £2.50. If it works, maybe like 20, 25 quid, something like that. It's not like a mega expensive model, I don't think. I think this was the same model. Yeah, I think it is the same model as I had the other week. So yeah, I think about 20 quid on that. So that's that. Again, off the same store for £2.50. I decided to pick up this. I don't really know why I picked this up, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever picked up Iowa stuff. Don't really know whether it's good or bad, but there's got to be more than £2.50 in it. I mean, something like that, it's got to go for a tenner or something like that. So yeah, I don't know on that, but it's it's a little cassette player. It is quite, it looks all right, but I just don't know about the brand. I don't know about Iowa. Is it a decent brand? Is it not? I don't know. But yeah, pick it out for £2.50 as well. Little Life backpack. Good tip with these: always make sure we have the reins. We sell better with the reins. Never had this ladybug one before, but I've sort of sold them for 12, and I think the most I've got for one of these for like a dinosaur one or something, a lizard one, was about 15 quid. Probably not going to get much more than that. So yeah, maybe 12, 13 quid, something like that for that one. So that's nice. And I don't know what I said, but I paid £1 for that, so that was pretty good. So I was happy with that. Just a nice bread and butter sale. Now, I saw this, and I don't know whether these are worth buying anymore, but they used to be worth a little bit, like 12, 15 quid, something like that. But I've not had one in so long, and I thought, he said to me 50p and it's yours. And I thought, yeah, I've got to pick that up for 50p. So yeah, pick it out for 50p. Don't know whether it's still worth anything. Might get a tenner or something for it if it is worth something. But yeah, I have sold these in the past anyway for sort of a £10 plus postage. So don't know, I just picked it up for 50p. If it's a fail, it's a fail. That's all right. 50p. We'll do this one now. Let's get that out of there. As you all know, I like my fat lava, so I got this for £1. I actually, funny story with this one, I actually bought it off my old maths high school teacher. So yeah, I bought it off him and we had a bit of a chat. Doesn't seem to be cracked or chipped anywhere. As I say, paid £1. Now, I've got my cabinet now. So, well, I'll have my cabinet next weekend. I'll be filling it up. So, that'll probably go in the cabinet, something like a tenner. I don't know. I really don't know what the pricing is going to be like there. I've still got to try and get a grasp for what prices to put on things when I'm down there. I'm going to work off eBay prices as a basis, but I'm not necessarily going to price everything at eBay prices. Some things might get priced lower or higher. I don't know. It's quite hard because it's a new market. It's not eBay. It's a different market having a cabinet. So yeah, I'll put it in there 10, 15 quid, something like that, and see what I do with it. If I was putting it on eBay, it'd be sort of 15 quid that. And it'd be a very slow mover. Well, I mean, actually, some of these rounder, sort of more planter style fat lava vases can do okay and go quite quickly. But yeah, sort of like 15 quid if I was putting it on eBay. But yeah, I might put it in my cabinet for a bit lower. But it's a fairly okay design. It's not the most appealing, but it's okay. So yeah, that's that one. I might be tempted to keep it. I was thinking that when I took it out of the car. I was like, oh, I could keep that. I could go on my windowsill. But I thought, you know what, I'm in a year's time, I'm going to have about 20 vases on that windowsill if that's the case. So yeah, I just don't want to get into that habit of keeping stuff because I'll turn into a hoarder. And I've already got enough stuff, believe me. So yeah, I'll just check in my chat. We've got 13 people watching now. We are all winners. High fives, everyone. Yeah, we're all winners. As long as you get up and you get down there, in one respect, you've already beat yourself. You've already won. And that's how I look at things, really. Do you add postage to your prices? Good question. I do for some things. I don't for others. It really depends on what the market's doing. Like, for example, when I say that, I mean, is everyone... I just follow the crowd, basically. Is everyone else charging postage? Then, yeah, I'll probably charge postage. Is everyone else not charging postage? Then I won't charge postage. Like, for on a media item, on a video game, I might decide not to charge postage because a lot of other people don't. On something else, unless I'm doing it on auction, then I'll charge postage. But maybe if it's something like more antique-y, vintagey, almost everyone I've seen, you know, in selling antiques, things like that, they will charge postage on top. So I suppose it just depends on the item. But yeah, I do on some things, don't on others. We've got the Cave Girl Resell at morning, everyone. Another person I don't think I've seen in the chat. Maybe I have before, but I don't know. Where is your cabinet? It's at a place called Blakemere, which isn't too far from me. It's like an antique centre. It's got shops there as well. It's kind of like an all-in-one place, really. It's got a lot of different shops and things like that. And that's where I actually went today for the Carboot, because it does a Carboot once a month as well. So yeah, it is really kind of like an all-in-one place. But yeah, that's where that is. Iowa are okay. You should do okay-ish with that. Yeah, I know. I just kind of, because I was buying the Sony, I was like, oh, you know what, $250. I'll pick it up because if that Sony is working and I can get 20 quid out of it, then even, you know, because I've spent a £5 on the two, £5 into 20 quid is fine, even if like the IO is nothing, like absolutely nothing. So yeah, that's how I look at it. Kind of just look at it on an overall basis. Like today I spent 64 quid. I'll get that back and more. Like in just a few of these items, I'll get that back. So that's kind of how I look at it. I don't look at it like individual items. I just pick up what I'm going to pick up if it's decent prices, and then I'll assess it on an overall basis. I always talk about that. I talk about every week. That's what I do. But I've been watching, actually, Resale Rabbit has started up his channel a bit more, started doing a few more videos, and he keeps preaching this thing about, and so many other people say this as well, but you make the money when you buy it. And I do believe that, you know, if you've paid £20 for an item and it sells for £20 on eBay, then you're not going to make any money on that. Even if you sell it, you're not going to make money on it. So if you've bought it at that price, that's it. You've not got any profit. But if you buy it at £1 or £2 and it goes for 15, 20, 30, then you've made your profit. So in some respect, yes, you do. When you buy an item, you make your profit. Yes, you don't hold the profit in your hand until you sell it, but in some respect, you do kind of make the profit when you buy it. So, or make the money when you buy it. So, yeah, that's kind of, I've been watching a few of his videos and they're quite good actually. But he's just recently started. Well, I say he's started back up his channel. I mean, he's always been doing YouTube, but he's been a bit more off and on with it. But yeah, he's popped up in my YouTube feed a few times, so I've watched a few of his videos. Anyway, yeah, so I'll get on with it. What shall I do next? Oh, these were nice. These were, well, I think these are okay. Well, this one in particular is okay. Oh, got Paul in the chat, Stephen and Dean in the chat. Oh, is that two people, Stephen and Dean? Miss Chick is in the chat. Hi. Postage free. Stephen and Dean says postage free, 1 day dispatch time, 30-day return policy, offer of special listing, plus you get better visibility in the search results. Wow. Paul, yeah, I already said that. Right, so Star Wars plug and play. The only issue is it's missing its battery pack. He said you can have it for £1. I thought even without its battery pack, and the good thing was because it didn't have its battery pack, I could see the contacts like straight away. And sometimes if it has its battery pack, obviously if you've not got a screwdriver or anything like that, you can't access it anyway. So it was good that I could actually see the contacts, and the contacts look really good actually. I don't know if you can see that very well. But yeah, I don't know what this goes for. I imagine around, I'm going to say around the 12 to 15, and I'm pretty confident in that. I don't think it would be much more than that. A lot of these plug and plays seem to go for around that sort of range. You might get one that's 20, 25, but most of them maybe 15 to 20, sort of that. And then even a few of the more common ones, maybe 12 quid. But yeah, so I was happy at a quid, and obviously it's got its lead there that's already attached. So yeah, that's that one. And then I got this one as well. It's like 64 Mammoth Toys or something. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what game it's for. Let's see on the back here. No, there's nothing on the back that says. Oh, it says C64 and Commodore 64. So is that for the Commodore 64? I don't know. I have no clue. But anyway, it's got its like thingy leads there as well, so I can test it. Yeah, I don't know for that, but I paid £2 for that one because he said that one's got the battery cover, so I'd like £2 for that. And I wasn't going to argue because I thought that's still an okay price. So yeah, that was that one. I really don't know on that one. I would tell you if I knew, but I don't even know what game it is. I'll have to do some research. But yeah, still, I think with some money in that. Next, quite a nice find. This was actually with the headphones. Again, another Sony item. And these are Sony headphones. Let me just click onto the... Right, so these are actually Sony headphones. I don't know. Oh, is it gone? Oh, no, but it's not gone blurry again, has it? I don't think it has. But these are Sony headphones. It's just when I'm holding that up to there. So it's got the Sony headphones, and this is Sony. Oh, I don't know whether you're going to see that, but it's Sony. Yeah, you're not going to see that, but Sony, and it's a WM-EX190 cassette player. Don't think it's a recorder or anything like that. No, it's just a cassette player. It was firm on a £5, and then I managed, after a bit of tough negotiation, to actually get him to come down to £4. I really would have liked it for, you know, £2 or £3, but it doesn't matter because this will probably go for about the £25 mark. I'll have to check the actual model because some models will do better than other models, but I sold one the other week, the one that I got the other week for £25, and that was without the headphones. So yeah, I don't know, it might be more like 30, but I've got to check, you know, and obviously I've got to test it as well. But yeah, I mean, there is a bit of wear, to be honest, but it might, some of that might come off. I don't know if I give it a nice little clean up, some of that might come off, or there is some scuffs and scratches. But yeah, still for £4, I'm happy with it. You know, I can't complain there. Right, what else have we got? No, that was just that. Right, let me get this. Right, okay, this was a good find, and I'll show you what it is now. I'll just flick back onto the chat. See if anyone else is in there. Reselling Polly is in there. Good morning, guys. Morning, all. Do you think selling video games individually or bundles is better? Depends on the titles, I suppose. Like, if it's worth selling individually, like, you know, well, there's some titles that I've got to show you in a bit, actually, that are worth selling individually or just about worth selling individually. So I'll sell them individually. If they're not, just bundle them up. Do kids bundles. Kids bundles go well. Do action bundles or fighter bundles, or, you know, loads of it. Or like if you've got a load of Call of Duty games like on the PS3 or something, bundle them all up together. They'll do okay. All that sort of stuff, you know, just like do themed bundles, and themed bundles go well. But anyway, I'll just show you this and then I'll flip back onto the chat in a minute. Right, here we go. So this was a really nice find. I was so happy when I found this. I paid £8 for this, so I did pay up a little bit, but there's certainly some good money in it. And it's the complete set of 1 to 13 of the series of unfortunate events in its little, you know, case and stuff. Don't know whether the actual, you know, the fact that it's in a boxed set like this will give it more value. I've not checked on eBay Complete and Sold, but I know that a full set 1 to 13, people get about £35, something like that for them. So yeah, I don't know with the actual box and stuff whether it'll add a bit more value and I can push 40, 45. I don't know. I've just got to check on eBay, but I know it's got to be about 30 quid. But also, this was thrown in as well, and this is the unauthorized autobiography. I don't think you're going to see that very well, but unauthorized autobiography. So, yeah, don't know. I don't know whether that's going to add any value. Probably will, but not much. So yeah, that was that. So I got that for 8 quid. Yeah, again, a little bit of a tougher negotiation, but I managed to get it down, so that was okay. Because I didn't want to pay much more because, you know, you're getting into those thinner profit margins if you're paying a bit more than that. You know, 8 quid into like 30, 35, maybe even more is good. But if you're getting, you know, if she's wanting 10, 12, that sort of range, it's like, you know, the margins are starting to get a bit thinner. So, and my job is to get good profit margins, the best money, the most money that I can. So I always try and negotiate a little bit. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do, but, you know, pretty much 75% of the time I will try and knock someone down on something. The other 25% of the time I might just think, yeah, that's a complete fair price. I'm going with it. But yeah, so that's that. What else? Right, I got, oh no, I'll do this first. So I actually managed to get some video games today, which was crazy because I've not got video games in forever at the Carboot. Nothing great, really. I mean, I've got 2 Wii's, an Xbox, and then a few okay games, like okay titles. But still, I'll take it. You know, I've not been finding... I mean, I don't think I've ever really found any real retro stuff at the Carboot, you know, any like SNESes or N64s or anything like that. Obviously, I've found them eBay sniping and stuff like that, but I've never found them at Carboot. But yeah, I'm really hoping that one day soon I can find a retro console or something a bit more exciting to show you guys from a Carboot in terms of the video game consoles. But if I don't, it's cool, you know. So generic third-party controller for the PS2. I paid 7 quid for the PS2. And then the actual official Sony controller there. You can sell the controller separately. I might be tempted to actually bundle it with the console. I might wait till Christmas to sell this. I don't know. I am tempted to put it in my Christmas pile, that ever-growing Christmas pile. I'm like a squirrel holding me nuts, you know. I just like to keep putting stuff away in that Christmas pile. But yeah, so I might sell it at Christmas. If I sell it at Christmas, I'll get a bit more, you see, for it. I think the highest I sold a PS2 for, like last Christmas, was like 40 or 50 quid, maybe even a bit more. Might have even been like 55. I know I sold a slimline one for about 55, 60 at Christmas. Don't know about a fat console, but yeah. You can get some okay money at Christmas for them. We've got some weird generic mouse in there. That's probably nothing. But I'll check it out, see if there's anything. And then we've got... Oh, one sec. And then we've got wires and such. I don't know whether half of these are official. Oh yeah, the AV cord is official. It says Sony there. Don't know about the power leads, but yeah. Oh no, we've got like 3 power leads in there. Can you see all the plugs here? I don't know why I've got 3 of them, but yeah, anyway, I can use them for something else. And then, unfortunately, there was no games with it, but, you know, a lot of PS2 games aren't really worth it anyway. And then the console itself, in reasonably good condition, I think. It's going to need a clean out, you know, get this dust out of this fan bit here, and that sort of stuff. But still... And obviously in the grooves there, it's got some dust that you can probably just about make out. But still, 7 quid for that, I was fairly happy. If I was sniping on eBay, I might pay slightly more than that. So, you know, even with, you know, if it's with a bundle of games and stuff, you might average out slightly more than that. So, yeah, I was still happy with that, or fairly happy. Right then, we'll do this. So, actually, what I'll do, one sec, there we go. Right, you see that? You see that? That's what I got. And I didn't pay the 20, I paid 18. He wouldn't go any less than 18. It's a Nintendo Wii. I am going to show it you, but I just thought it'd be funny to hold that up as well. So I've got a Nintendo Wii, 2 times controllers, 2 times nunchucks, 1 times guitar, 2 times steering wheels, 10 games, including Mario Kart, Guitar Hero, House of the Dead, Wii Sports, Mario and Sonic, Wii Play, that sort of stuff. Anyway, right, I'll show it you now. So, Guitar, I don't know what the hell I'm going to be asking for this. I don't know whether, I don't think this needs, no, it doesn't, does it? I was thinking this needs like a dongle or something, but it doesn't for the Wii, because I've just seen in there, it's got the little attachment to attach your controller to. I think it's actually like a third-party one or something, but I don't know. Oh no, well, it says Guitar Hero on there, so I don't know. But it just said Star Power there, so I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so that's that one. I'll bundle it with the game, obviously get it tested and stuff, and see what I can get out of that on eBay. We've got the two Wii Wheels, official ones for Mario Kart. We've got, as stated on the box, Wii Sport, Mario Kart, Sambo DME. Oh, that's sealed. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That's sealed. I don't think it's going to be a ton of money sealed. Let's scan it in. I can't wait. Sorry, I can't wait. It looks like a fine seal as well. Nothing dodgy on the seal, so that's cool. Because basically, you're looking at this stuff the same as me. When I go to a Carboot, I'm very risky, and I just kind of take punts on things. I do look at things occasionally. Oh no, it's only £4.87 sealed, so nothing in that anyway. But yeah, still. Mario and Sonic, and then Wii Play, and then there's another couple of games in there. We've got Rayman, Raving Rabbits, Wii Fit bundle with the board. Well, I've not got a board in that one, but I've got a board in the next one. I'm going to show you. Links, crossbow training. I used to play that all the time on the Wii when I was younger. House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return. I'm going to scan that in. Don't know whether it's worth anything or not. I've not had, to be honest, I've not had Wii stuff in quite a while. I used to get it loads. But to be honest, if I tell you the truth, Wii stuff is really going down now. And it's debatable whether I should have picked it up, to be honest, but I couldn't help myself. It seems to be going £9 on Amazon FBA. It depends what it's going for on eBay, and I'll have to check out a rank. I might send it in, I might not. It's a bit low for me, £9, but we'll see. If it's got a really good rank on it, I mean, it's 4,400 in video games, which isn't going to be like a mega quick seller, but it's not mega slow. So if it seems to sell very or fairly consistently, like a good few times a month, I might be tempted to send it in, but I'm only going to be sending in below £15 stuff if it's really fast sellers. Otherwise, I'm not doing it because it's just not worth the hassle. So anyway, that's that one. Guitar Hero World Tour. We've got 2 controllers, one there that's actually blinking, or that just did a bit of blinking, so hopefully that one's working. And then we've got another Wii controller there. And then we've got 2 nunchucks. And then we've got the Wii console itself and all that. You get my drift. You get my drift. I'm not going through all this, you know, really slowly because it's not the most exciting stuff. And then I've got all the wires. And then I've got all the wires. And then I've got this little USB stick which might contain some games and stuff. But I don't like these because I don't know whether you can sell them or not. I've never sold them, I don't think. Because I'm quite scared of selling things like this with like copied games on and stuff. I don't think you can do it. I don't know, but I'd rather stay away from it and be safe. But I don't know. I don't know. There's that in there anyway. So that's that lot. I'll just quickly pack it away. Right. So that's that one. Right. What I'm going to do is we're going to have a minute or so. I'll look in the chat, and then I've got to move some of this stuff over there because there's this great big box that, to be honest, I took a bit of a punt on, and I want to sort of show you it all with you guys, and then I'll get the reaction of what's actually in there as well, because I did look at it a bit, but I didn't look at it loads. I know that there's a Wii in there, a Wii Fit board, and then there's some games in there, but I don't know what the titles are really. I know there's a Mario in there, but I don't know other than that. So, yeah, anyway, I'll get that in a sec. But I just want to... that's a game I need for my collection, House of the Dead. How much you pay for it all. For the Wii and all that, I paid £18. So it wasn't terrible because I think Mario Kart's like, what, 10, 12, something like that. It did go up to about 16 or something, didn't it? Or 18, but I think it's come back down a little bit, but I don't know. That's on Amazon, by the way. I'm not talking about eBay. That's on Amazon. I think it did go up on Amazon. Right. Where are we? I've just got to check. Oh, here we go. We've got some chat in here. No boot sales for me this morning. I have such a backlog. Oh, I have a backlog. I've got another car boot tomorrow, which is an even bigger one. And that room is getting, like, critical. That room in there is critical. Yeah, and I'm just going out and getting more and more and more stuff. And then I've got a big job lot of stuff coming on either later this week or early next week. I've got an auction. I've got another big car boot next weekend that's like a one-off one that's really quite big. So it's just the possibility to get opportunities to get stock is incredible. Right, anyway, yeah, so feeling overwhelmed at the moment. Does anyone ever feel this way? Yeah, I do. As I say, I'm battling with it at the moment, and it's going to be really tough next week to actually just crack on with listing. Yes, I feel the same. Hi guys, what have I missed? List using iPhone. 160 listings in 12 hours. Oh, that's incredible. Ads will be listing in your sleep. No, I won't do that. I don't quite do that. Right, I'll clear some of this stuff out of the way. 1 sec. So just chat among yourselves in the chat for about 2 minutes, and then I'll be ready. Right. All right. Right then, I'm almost ready. Right, let's get them over there. Right, cool, we're ready. So I've got this massive box. If I just flip back onto my screen, right, flip back onto my screen. Right, so I've got this massive box. Oh my god. Oh, god. Yeah, big box. And I paid 20 quid for it. Which I thought was a pretty good price at the time. As I say, I didn't know what everything that was in there, but I knew that there was 20 quid worth of stuff in there. So we'll just see. I don't, as I say, there'll be some surprises in there probably for me. Really don't know, but this is the exciting bit. When you buy something just on a punt and you think, oh, what's in there? It could be something really good in there. So let's go. Right. Oh God, NatWest Bank card in there and everything. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah. Oh no, it's the gold privilege card. I'll cut that up in a bit actually. Right then. So let's get some of that grubbiness off. Right then, so we have an Xbox 360. Where's the hard drive? 60 gigabyte HDD. Don't really know what else to say about it. If it's working, I'll get some money for it. I'll have to look up this model on Amazon. But I mean, even Xboxes on Amazon still do okay. You can sort of get like 60 quid, something like that, I think, for a model of this sort of size. But I'll have to double check. Because I've not sold an Xbox on Amazon for so long. So yeah, that's that. And then I got all the wires with it, all the bits and bobs and odds and sods. So that's that. And then some sort of weird phone cord or phone wire, I think that is. But anyway, don't know why that's in there. Right then, we also got for 20 quid. A Wii, yeah, another Wii guitar. So that's all right. I'll get some money back for that. They're going down in value, them guitars. I mean, as I say, it's debatable whether the Wii ones are worth picking up. I don't even think the PS3 and Xbox ones do that great anymore, but we'll see. What else did I get in here? We've got another official Wii wheel, and then a third-party one. So there's quite a bit of stuff in here. Actually. Quite a few games. A Wii controller. Right, on to the games. Let's do some games. So we have Wii Fit. And again, all of this 20 quid. My own Sonic at the Olympic Games. Again, not great titles. Super Mario Galaxy, it's gone down in price, probably only get about a tenner for that, but it'll sell fast. So yeah, well, it'll probably sell fast on Amazon. Oh, Mario Kart, another copy of Mario Kart, that's good. Right, let's get through these. Sonic and the Black Knight, not particularly great, I don't think. FIFA, not great, bundle fodder. Ferrari Challenge, again, I think bundle fodder. Garage Hero, what was that? Guitar Hero 3, again, probably bundle fodder. Ooh, Star Wars The Force Unleashed, not sure, maybe that's worth a little bit. Probably not loads, but a little bit. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, maybe a little bit again. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, yeah, probably bundle fodder now. We have FIFA 10, again, bundle fodder. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, 10 quid maybe, I don't know. Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing, probably not great, but maybe a little bit of money. Ben 10 Protector of Earth, again, probably bundle fodder. Right, oh no, we've got a few more games, couple more games. We have Super Mario Bros. Wii. I saw that in there, so I kind of knew that was in there. I think that's maybe 10, 15, so it might be 15 now, but I've got to double check. I've not saw one in a while. And then Marvel and Ultimate Alliance. Don't think that's anything, but I'll have to double check. Right. Well, I'll have another look in the chat, and then we'll get on with this. Are the discs in the boxes? I didn't, you know, as I say, I didn't even check. I'm that risky. Yes, it's in there. Let's see how much of a fail I have made. I did just go off a complete punt on this. Ultimate Alliance is in there. I'm not going to check the crap FIFA ones because they're probably in there, but if not, it doesn't matter. Sonic is in there. Mario Kart, this is the big one. Oh yeah, it's in there. We're cool. We've got Super Mario Galaxy. It's in there. I'm just going to check. It's very, very light scratching on there. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Check that Mario Kart, because this is the one that's probably going to be worth very, very light scratching, if anything, on that, to be honest. Very, very light. It's definitely going to play. So, yeah, that's okay. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yeah, it's in there. Oh, it's in there. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Actually, that's got less scratching than Mario Kart. That's like almost perfect. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good when I take a punt. I like the risky. I like a risky business. I like risky business. That's a bloody. That's a movie, isn't it? Yeah, Sonic's in there. Anyway, you get the drift. You get the drift. They all seem to be in there. I did pick a couple of them up and I just shook them and the games were in there, so I felt confident. Obviously, you've always got that feeling of like, oh, well, what if he didn't put one in or something? But then you can always check the console and there might be a disc in there. Can't quite see if there's one in there. But anyway, yeah, Wii console in here with power leads and cords and all that sort of stuff. And if I just get this off, we've got a Wii Fit board that is pretty manky. I've got like 10 of these now unlisted. I don't even know. I'm going to have to try and shift these at Christmas and just get them out of the door because I've got so many of these and they're just all unlisted. I don't even know whether they sell well anymore. Honestly, I don't. But you know, it's one of those things that's probably just going to go down in value. So I just need to get them listed and get them off really. But I think Christmas, wait until Christmas might be the best time to do that. Oh, and then we've got another Wii, but this one, oh no, it does have its back because there's a back in there. There's a back somewhere in there. There it is. Is it the official Nintendo back? It is, but it's got some wear on it there. So yeah. Another controller, so that's 2 controllers and a nunchuck, and that's pretty much it. And then there's a few other like little accessories in there, but a few, you know, a few little crappy accessories and stuff. So that's my haul from today. Actually, that's everything. I think I did okay. I mean, certainly for 20 quid, I was going to take a punt on that box because I knew that the Xbox was in there. I knew that the Wii was in there. And I knew that even really like spares or repairs, I'm going to get my money back most probably. And I knew that worst case, if all the discs were scratched up, it doesn't really matter because I'll get my money back. And I thought, oh, you know, the Wii Fit board, that's going to be, I don't know now actually, but it was about 25 quid. It used to be. But yeah, so I was happy to take a punt on that at 20 quid. I think I'll do quite well out of that, you know, provided that the console's working, the games are working, and, you know, the Xbox is working, then I will do really well. If one or the other isn't working or a few little bits aren't working, I'll still do pretty well out of it. So I can't wait. You know, I can't complain. These days, Wii Fit boards don't sell well, keep coming down in price. Yeah, I thought that. And I've got bloody tons of them. But anyway, I mean, they're all like, you know, they do owe me something, but I mean that because I bought them like way back when, it doesn't really matter. I'd rather just clear them, you know, just get them out the door for some money. I'm really not bothered because I bought them way back when, and they're just sitting here now. Are the Wii games disc scratched or not? You need to check. Yeah, and yeah, as I say, light scratching on a few of them. They're not terrible at all. I can, using my better judgment, I can tell you that they'll definitely play. You know, very rare that a disc with just minor light scratching is not going to play. Sometimes it happens, but I can just use my better judgment and know that they are going to play. Keep for Christmas, list like a month before. So, yeah, I could do that. Well, what I might do is just sell one of the consoles or something to get my money out, you know, get like my money out of the job lot, and then just the rest of it I'll just keep for Christmas. And then obviously it doesn't owe me anything anyway, so I can afford to sit on it. So I might do that actually. For example, I might sell the guitar or something with a few games or whatever, or I might sell the Xbox now. I don't know, you know, just something to get the money out of it. But yeah, I thought I was okay. There didn't seem to be many other video games there, to be honest. I think I got most of them. There wasn't any, I doubt there was any retro, because I saw one of the video game guys, you know, one of the guys who always gets video games and mainly only gets video games, Lego, that sort of stuff. And he didn't have anything for most of the Carboot. So, well, you know, nothing like retro or, you know, N64s or anything like that. So I think I got most of the video games, and for me, that was, you know, that was okay, and it was a fair price. If you have the space to sit on it, I do have the space to sit on it, but if I do that, I'm just going to be ever, you know, it's going to be ever harder to get into that other room. But I probably will sit on some of it, yeah, because I do have the space. I can just pile things up high. Right, I will just go up. Not bad, those gaming consoles, etc. will go. Oh, right, that's Peter saying that. My mum loves your ads. She thinks you're cool. Wow, that's nice. Thank you. Where are we? Let's go up a little bit. Oh, no, that's everything. That's everything. So, as I say, I'll reiterate again. I paid $64 for the lot. I think that's a decent price. I think looking at estimated returns, provided everything goes all okay with my testing, and I test things and pretty much everything works, probably over 300 quid comfortably, I would say. 300, around 300 maybe. I've got to tot it all up, obviously, but I'd say around 300. So I'm quite happy with that from a £64 spend. And then obviously tomorrow I've got the other boot sale, and I've got more stuff coming, and I've got my Amazon returns to deal with, which I haven't even shown you because there's a hellish amount of them. And I've got all these other different things going on as well. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I've actually, I'm doing some other investing in different sites as well to try and diversify my income that way. So yeah, I've got a lot on the, I'm juggling a lot at the moment, you know, as well as my reselling. Because I like the idea of like diversifying your income and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I'll leave it there, guys. I won't ramble any longer. I think we've probably been around 40 minutes. So if you did enjoy the video, please do give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you Oh yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? If I get a haul tomorrow, I might show you the haul from tomorrow on Tuesday, because tomorrow, very, very special, and stick around because tomorrow is at 10 o'clock, the Reselling Comedy Short. So all of you go and check that out, have a bit of a laugh. That's what it's about. It's a Reselling Comedy Shorts are about having a laugh, you know, and just on a Monday morning, you can have about 5 minutes of just sitting down, having a laugh, and then giving yourself some motivation to get on with something. So whenever I do a comedy show, as I said, it'll always be uploaded on a Monday to kickstart your week and give you a bit of that motivation. So yeah, don't forget to check that out. That'll be at 10 o'clock. It'll be uploaded at 10 o'clock tomorrow on this channel. 10 o'clock on the dot it should be uploaded because I've scheduled it. So yeah. Oh, what time on Tuesday? I imagine I think I might go for an after lunchtime stream, so or around lunchtime stream. So let's say about 1 o'clock, 1:30, something like that. I might do it in the morning, but I don't know. I probably won't. Yeah, let's keep it to about 1:30, something like that, around the Thursday talks time. Because then I can have my lunch beforehand, and I can do that then. And then rest of the afternoon, I can get on with my stuff. So yeah, we'll say around that time on Tuesday. What's that? Peter Way keeps you busy. We'll get some exercise in between. Oh my God, you know what? Yeah, I've done about 7,000 steps today at the boot sale. It's crazy. It really is good. It's a good job for exercise, this, because you do get, you know, well, maybe not in the week, but certainly on a Sunday and at weekend when you're running around everywhere trying to source, you get a lot of exercising. So yeah, anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I will see you. Well, I'll kind of see you tomorrow in my reselling short, but I won't actually see you tomorrow because I filmed it in the past. But you get what I mean anyway. So I'll see you tomorrow.